Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Dawn with Scrapbook Sage. I hope you're doing well today. I've got some really cute journals I'm looking forward to sharing with you. As you guys know, I do some challenges with Lindsey Zenor. She is really amazing at just sharing journals and getting them sold for artists that like to make them. And she does monthly challenges. And so last month she did a challenge for books, and there's a couple journals that she'll be showing this month of mine that have Belle with books over there. I don't think she's shown them yet, so you might want to watch out for those. But I found this really cute wallpaper that has Cinderella, and decided to make a couple journals with her tea theme challenge this month. So it seemed to work really well. The theme is tea and household management and sweet and breezy. So I sort of went with the whole Cinderella happily ever after theme. So I'm thinking after she meets the prince is sort of how these journals are themed. So, and she just looks so darling here anyways in these wallpapers, and it's a little bit more modern. So they are just sort of a nod to Cinderella there. So, okay, I'll go ahead and show them to you. And then the kits that I've used are Lindsey's Terrific Times, Yellow Roses, Sweet and Breezy. And I've also used my Tea Rose Treasures and Makers Wanna Make. There are also images from her Vintage Image Club that she's doing a great sale on. I'm not on her design team, but she's so great at doing the marketplace videos for us and sells so many of our journals. I like to give a call out to her. So you could check those out. Some of the images that I've used are her beverage trading cards, vintage extract spices, household management, and vintage tea postcards. Some of those are in here and all that good jazz. So I don't know if I'll remember exactly what's from which, but I think you'll have a good time just seeing the journals and how they came together. And go ahead and hit the like and subscribe page if you enjoy videos like this. And you can check out Scrapbook Sage on Facebook or Scrapbook Sage on Etsy. On Etsy is my shop if you want to get some cute wallpaper and or upholstery fabric. So check out the new digitals that I had put out in this kit. So this one is really darling. It has Cinderella. I went ahead and fussy cut her out and then put her on wallpaper that sort of looks like grass paper. And then this is an older paper pack, I think from Die Cuts with a View. They have like a wedding collection, you know, that's a couple years old. It may still be in like Joann's. I think that may be where I've gotten it. But I've been trying to use up that paper pack, and this seemed to be a great match. It just went well with the black lines and the watercoloring and stuff that's in there. So that watercolor theme fit right in with Lindsey's Sweet and Breezy kit here. And I love that she had sort of a crown or tiara on that page there, so it worked. Here is some upholstery fabric that I sewed in. I doubled up a couple pieces of cardstock and then sewed on the upholstery fabric, made a little pocket here. I've got a label here from Lindsey. Here is a cute little porcupine on some paper. I've got some different types of paper in my shop too that are sort of fun to add for embellishments and are unique and a little bit vintage. I don't know how old this, it looks like a call sheet like for telemarketers and stuff. I've got some piece of that in my shop. And then I've just got some basic Project Life cards for writing on too. Okay, so I'll flip through here. This is her Yellow Roses. I've got, this is a fun paper that I have available. This is one in her Vintage Image Club. This is, I believe, my Tea Rose Treasures. It could be Makers Wanna Make. I made them both this month, and I have them a little bit confused. But this is also Tea Rose Treasures 2. And here's an image from the Vintage Image Club, the household management. That's one of my favorite image club sets that she has. It's old, and I've used it a lot, and I really like it. But it was fun to cut out the little die cut pieces and have them fit in sort of put them together. And this is from her vintage tea postcards. And so these little kittens, aren't they adorable? I don't know if you can see them. They are little kittens in teapots. And there's a little bunny in a water jar there. So cute little themes here. Here's some women having tea together. Put some lace there. There's more purple in this theme. I've got a pocket here. I've got some wallpaper. And I went ahead and just tucked in an apron here if somebody wanted to put an apron on some their own picture or something that might be cute. I like to cut out images from magazines that I may or may not build into ephemera, and I like to leave blank pages and opportunities for people to be creative too. So this was a fun coffee dyed piece on some green notebook paper that I had. So this has green lines, which is a lot of fun, a little bit different. This is one of the hankies that's in my Tea Rose Treasures. And this is one of the books that I have has these gorgeous porcelain dolls, and I went ahead and used that. Here is another one of those little pieces that I have available, and we my friend Trish and I, we got together and she stamps things for me and I fussy cut things, and so we sort of trade on the things that we make while we're crafting together. This is Lindsey's. This is Lindsey's. This is mine. It didn't make it into the kit. It was just sort of one of the print-offs. I was like, well, which one do I like better? Do I like the brown? Do I like the purple? I went with a purple background. This is sort of on a linen. And then it has an opposed gold on it. It's really pretty. I love the way it looks. And this is one of the linens that I have that I ended up working into another sheet. And this is on top of a map that is on the back of a castle here that looks like something that would have been back in Cinderella days. I love this little tea set here. It is stunning. It's just really beautiful. Another little teacup here. Another one of Lindsey's pages from her Terrific Times, her Yellow Roses. This is another page that I have that is often in. So I have some older papers. So the pieces that I am showing, they might be available on my website if you want to. You might want to check, because I do little kits and they have these pieces at times. So this was cut out from a magazine. This is wallpaper. This doily I actually got from Lindsey. I had ordered some from her. This is my terrific, no. This is my Tea Rose Treasures. Too many tea themed digital kits here. Another Forever and Always. I thought that was cute. Project 5 card. Here's another image from Lindsey. And I used pink and purple pages here instead of coffee dyed paper. It seemed like it worked well in this book. I had one of the, there was a garage sale and there was a cute little Cinderella book in there. It wasn't like a traditional, it wasn't like a golden book, Cinderella book, but it had a cute little images in there. I love this Sweet and Breezy kit, went well with this theme. So here's Cinderella, but she's more in like ballet shoes instead of the actual ball gown. And here's some more of that paper from Die Cuts with a View that have that silver foiling. And this is some fabric and some washi tape, and then some more of that linen that I put on the back of that piece of wallpaper here, and some more of that crystal. And these are bonbon little dishes. There is Lindsey's Yellow Roses and her Terrific Times, and this is one of the pages from my Tea Rose Treasures. Another book of mine with those images. I have two of them. I don't remember the names of them off the top of my head. So I was sewing this together and my machine got a little bit cut, and so there was a little rip. So I went ahead and put some washi tape there. I want to give a shout out to Selena at Amore Fabric. She's so sweet. She was messaging me about something I purchased from her, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is what I'm doing." And my machine got stuck, and she's like, "Oh, you could do this and this." So she was really nice to give me some advice, and I thought that was sweet. We really do have a great crafting community, and if she has talking about amazing vintage papers and hi, Honey Bunches. So Honey is my little kitty cat. She's meowing here, and but anyways, I was talking about Selena. She's got some amazing fabrics. I had purchased some boho not boho. What am I thinking? Indian sari silk strips from her. So, and then I just ordered a Heidi book from her as well. So that was fun. Look, this is such a fun page. So it's a wedding cake, and I'm trying to remember what book this was in. But anyways, it is a magazine. Not a magazine, but one of the books that I had in it. Oh, so I purchased an eccentric teapot book, and I was thinking of making a altered book for this challenge. I have never done an altered book, so I'm a little bit scared. So if I end up making one, that will be great for me. I'm just not quite sure that I'm there yet, so you might see those images in another journal. We'll see how far I challenge myself this month. So anyways, it's like, okay, what am I ready to do right now? So again, this is that image where, I've been cutting out some of the teapots and stuff like this. They have a food page and a goblet page, but these desserts is really great. This is an image from Carolyn's Craft Tree. She actually has a Royal Azure kit. I ended up printing it by accident black and white because I forgot to remove the strip from my ink. And so her whole kit printed up black and white, but I colored it with my markers, and this is what it was, just sort of sitting in my stash waiting to be used for the right moments. And so I just put another little label in there, and that will work for whoever wants to decorate things up. And so here is the kit. So I went ahead and sewed that on and ended up making a little square here over the little die cut that I did there. And I just added another die cut from another book. And I thought that looked pretty fun together. And then there's a little teacup. There is another image from my Tea Rose Treasures. This is from Tea Rose Treasures. I have, this is a stamped piece of paper that I've had in my stash for a while. It's just pretty, and like we all have those little piles that we're like, okay, this is in my stash. Maybe somebody, it's cute to put in here, so somebody can be really creative with that and do something fun too. This I just cut from so I think I used the piece of paper to back one of these books, and this was like a cut-off sheet from that. So anyways, it's fun to have a clock with a Cinderella theme. I really didn't get a shoe in here. I probably should have gotten a shoe in here. And then there's the silverware and some more teapots. And so that is the first book. I think it is really cute. And I went ahead and put a few beads on the bottom, nothing too dramatic. It's just, it'd be fun for a little girl who's going back to school too, when she's doing her homework, and that homework at home, that would be fun too. Or, so again, I went ahead and fussy cut the image of Cinderella, put it on some wallpaper, went ahead and put it on the foil scrapbook paper, and went ahead and used a pink piece of upholstery fabric, and it turned out really well. I love the way it looks with the Sweet and Breezy. This is sweet, have a little somebody could put their name and this journal belongs to there. And then I went more of a yellow with the pages here. So I didn't use coffee dyed papers. I just went with the yellow, and that seemed to go good with the yellow roses theme. I used a lot of the same kits. Like this is was an extra piece in my creative process of the digital kits, and I don't know if this made it into a digital kit on its own, but it was just something in my pile of things of let me go ahead and use up. But I will show you where that got to be used. And then again, I just have cutoffs and different things throughout the book. There's that goblet piece from the household management, and these are the what is it called? It is called Vintage Extracts and Spices from Lindsey's Digital Image Club. And then here's a lot. This is from Makers Want to Make. Some old scrapbook paper that I've had just in my stash, and I thought it would go good with what we're doing here. I went ahead and did a flip out here, and I had a strawberry I thought went good with Lindsey's. This is from her Modern Maiden Club, and I thought it worked for the page. This is from Carolyn's Craft Tree. I am going to be doing a sewing kit, whether it's going to be, I'm going to use her sewing kit, whether it's going to be in a journal or something else, I haven't decided yet. But I went ahead and put it on and off print that I had and made a little booklet here, and I thought it was really cute and it worked for the theme. And here's the castle, Cinderella's castles. I have some just offcuts here that would be fun to use. In one of those porcelain books of mine, there was a little image that was of a fairy. I thought that was cute. I was playing around with just drawing some doodling here. So there was that image of the tea towel that had those flowers, and I went ahead and put it on top of some lace and made it purple. And that is in my Makers Want to Make. So here is Cinderella. She's making little clothes for the little mice. I thought that was adorable. Here's, this is from Carolyn's Craft Tree. This is a piece of a little file folder that my friend Trisha gave me as Happy Mail. Just used up a flower there. This is in, I believe, Tea Rose Treasures. This is Terrific Times. This is a page that Carolyn had sent me in Happy Mail. This is Makers Want to Make. This is, I believe, Tea Rose Treasures. And this is from Elsie Bell's book shelf. It's an image from one of her kits that seemed to fit into that just perfectly. Again, this is Lindsey's Terrific Times. This is mine. Some more wallpaper here. Some more of my Tea Rose Treasures, one of Lindsey's vintage tea postcards. I just love this little gal drinking out of her pink cup, and she's got her shawl on, her little hat there. It's really sweet, and it sort of resembles the little hats that are on the mice here, so I thought that was really cute with the yarn. There's the tiara. This says, "Be kind to our world." And there's that image I was talking about. This is a print that didn't make it into my kit, but I thought it was really pretty and decided to, I had sewed and it didn't work right. You'll see the extra holes here, but it gives us all that character, right? And then I did some doodling along here, just playing with some of my glitter pens. And so what had happened is I glued this on here, and it ended up making sort of, you know, those glue marks, they happen to the best of us. So I decided to make a jar out of it. So I made sort of a water jar, and then I put a little bouquet underneath that with some flowers from what that wallpaper book had, some flowers and stuff, and I just cut those out and was using those as little embellishments and building things there. So there was just an extra piece of the wallpaper that I used, or not the wallpaper, the upholstery fabric that I used for the inside covers. Got some music paper here, some more of the wallpaper, and just some images from the Vintage Image Club. And this is Lindsey's yellow yellow roses. And this is her Sweet and Breezy. And there's these pictures of trucks and cars, but for some reason I thought like Disney was on here. I don't know if I missed, for some reason, I'm not quite sure why that page ended up there, but there was something that associated with that. Maybe I glued it on the back side or whatever. So, and here's a clock I thought was fun, and here's an envelope from Lindsey, and this is wallpaper. Some more little elements here. There's another little teacup there that I thought was cute. And then here is one of those household management images from Lindsey's Vintage Image Club. And it is really cute because it has, it's just so pretty, and it gives you some really pretty die cuts if you want to play with those. And then here's that paper that I have, and this are the bonbon cuts from the Crystal antique book that tells you the prices and stuff like that. There's that image again. I love it. I love this little tea towel. It's really pretty. So I love how the purples and the pinks and the yellows all came together. And then I also have a book on all the silver and the different handles and the artwork that was done on the metalwork, and just the drawing that went before they were creative, and then they're made it by metal, by people. It just amazes me how talented people are. So here's a beautiful rose here, and there are the roses there. And a cute little puppy, and I love that robin's blue egg. That's just, we all think of Cinderella's dress in that color. And that is the journal. They were a lot of fun to make. I'm so glad you stayed with me for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. I will put links below to Lindsey's shop and my own. And you guys have a fabulous day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.